Welcome to the Be Smart About Art podcast, delivered by yours truly, Susan J. Mumford. This episode tells the story of the first time I solely staged an art exhibition. It goes to show that diving in and learning, no matter your profession, is a great teacher. The story is called 10 Bits of Bubble Wrap Patched Together. Enjoy. Once upon a time, I was working towards my MA in Arts Management, and a requirement is having an internship. Fellow students were set to attain experience in theatres and museums. Well, since I already had a paid job as an assistant at an art gallery, I wanted something more. The journey I subsequently traveled brings to mind a favorite childhood poem by Robert Frost. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by. And that has made all the difference. I put together a proposal to curate an exhibition in London, nowadays called a pop-up. The project was given the go-ahead, and I got to planning. I offered the show to a New Yorker artist friend who accepted straight away. He was to finish a series of drawings and paintings, and would have a mate arrange the crate and shipping of pieces. Boy, we didn't have a clue on the latter. After leafing through spaces to hire in printed publications, I confirmed that the show would be held in the basement of an existing gallery that was in Park Walk, Chelsea in London. Much to my surprise, no space had taken the name the Chelsea Gallery, so created this and provided that as the gallery name in exhibition listings. I won't go into too much detail about the challenges we faced in presenting drawings without any budget for frames. Let's just say that my solution involved copper pipes, sheets of acrylic, and bulldog clips, which gave an industrial presentation in keeping with the images and also, thankfully, kept the paper intact, a key to the value of work on paper. The biggest hurdle was that we needed art pieces, and the morning of the private view, or the exhibition opening, we discovered the reason why the crates had not yet arrived. They were stuck in customs. I spent 6 hours on the telephone talking with customs brokers and couriers and learned all about paying VAT on art imports. It soon became clear that the pieces would not arrive before the private view commenced. However, at a push, they might be delivered before it ended. So I planned for an action-packed unveiling during the opening, bit of marketing spin really. And goodness me, it was terrific when the paintings eventually arrived whilst the event was still taking place. We uncrated and hung the pieces, wine glasses in hand and cheers all around. Ultimately, as with so many speculative commercial art exhibitions, I lucked out. An art collecting couple so happened to pop into that gallery on that very rainy evening in the spring and made an offer on one of the large paintings. Not having prepared how much to negotiate, the artist and I gave far too big a discount, but nonetheless, the show broke even. The particularly ridiculous moment arrived 10 days later at the end of the exhibition when the couple was collecting the piece. We hadn't thought about climbing down the mountain in the sense of, we thought about climbing up the mountain to prepare the show, but we hadn't thought about having packing materials on site in the case of cells. The gallery wouldn't give us any of their bubble wrap, which wasn't really friendly of them, to be honest, and we only had 10 small, scrappy bits. These were taped together, stretched around the painting, and the messy bundle was handed over. My lasting memory of that afternoon is watching the painting being driven down Park Walk, sticking out of the sunroof, bubble wrap blowing in the wind. Had I not learned so many lessons in that work experience adventure, I wonder how I would have pulled off my next show 3 years later, a pop-up over 2 floors that was rated #1 exhibition of the week in the Times. As for takeaways, when you're embarking upon a new type of project, be open to the lessons you'll no doubt receive. And while it's important to anticipate potential needs, such as in that case the need to wrap a work of art that is purchased at an exhibition, improvise when needed. In that situation, laughter goes a long way. Thanks for listening. Stay tuned for future episodes and browse previous editions. At Be Smart About Art, we're here to help you thrive in a changing industry. Art is your life. Make it your living.